Hey y'all, welcome back or welcome to my channel. I missed you guys. It's been a couple of weeks, but I wanted to come and show you a little book haul that I've done. And this is like not like one sitting of me buying all these books. This is over like the past maybe month and a half, month, somewhere up in there. And some of them are pre-orders, but I wanted to go over them with you because I'm just excited and hopefully I can make some time to actually read these books, because a new goal that I'm working on now is getting through this physical TBR, because I have a lot of these books up here. Well, these books I have read, but a lot of the books that are on the shelf I have not read yet, and I need to get on a good foot. Okay, I need to get it together. But I want to go over some of these really fun, exciting books. I really can't wait to show them to you guys. And y'all, I would love to hear y'all's review if you've read any of these books, because some of them are older. I just haven't gotten to them yet. I would love to hear your review of them if you have read them, or let me know which one of these that you are looking forward to reading, if any of them are on your list. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, first off, I got Between Friends and Lovers. I have been wanting to read this book. Let me show you the cover. First of all, beautiful cover. I hope you can see it. I've been wanting to read this book for a minute, and I don't know anything about it outside of what I assume is possibly a love triangle based on the cover. Y'all know I don't like knowing what books are about, but this has been on my radar for a long time. I've heard a lot of good reviews about it, and this author has another book coming out this year. I forgot what it's called. I'll put a picture of it in here somewhere. But that looked, I read a little bit about what the synopsis on that book, and it looked so good. It sounded so good. So I was like, let me get through this so I can be ready to get into her next release when it comes out at some point this year. I'll put it all up on the screen. But I just been wanting to buy this book, and I used to see it all the time, and I just never bought it for no reason. I don't know, but got it, and I'm excited to get into it. This is the first book that I bought, and I feel like I bought this maybe last month, so it's been on my shelf for a little bit, and I think this is going to be one of the things that I read probably in May. Okay, so next up I have The Best Man, another really pretty cover. Oh, I've been wanting to read this. I have seen Best Man Holiday. Love those movies. Definitely classic black movie. Worth your time if you have not seen it. I was just going back to watch it. But this book is a continuation of what happens in those movies, and I'm very excited to get into it. I've heard really great things about this book as well, and I just love The Best Man, so this just makes sense. And I saw this the other day, and I was like, why don't I own this? I know I want to read it. It's mine. And so I went ahead and picked this up. So super excited to get into it. Like, just, first of all, take another look at the cover. Just beautiful. I love the purple and the orange and the pink. So perfect. So I don't know what's going to happen on this. I've done a very good job of staying out the way when it first came out, because I did not want to know anything. So I'm really excited to get into it. It's been out for a minute. I'm late, but I got it now. So this is the next book. All right, next up I have This Ain't Our First Rodeo. I am very excited about this book because I heard it was being made into, I think, a TV show. And so I was like, I got to read the book first. So I went ahead and picked it up. First of all, it's so cute. Another really cute cover. I love the sunset. We've got our cowgirl, cowboy situation happening. And the actual book, this is a hardcover, it's pink and it's so pretty. So I'm excited to read it. I flipped through it for a second, and it has super short chapters, which I love, and that helps me to rip through a book really fast. So probably gonna spend at least like one day or one weekend, whatever, just getting through this one. But I'm excited about it, and I can't wait to see the show. So I went ahead and picked this book up. All right, next up we have Loved One. I am very excited to read this. If I'm sure you might have seen this cover and heard of this book. It was a super big deal when it came out. I once again don't know anything about it. Only thing I saw is that on the inside cover, because I just barely skim it sometimes, it just said emotional mystery. Now I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna read the book, and I'm very excited to see what I learn. I've just heard a lot of great reviews on it, and this is also a pretty cover. Y'all see I be judging these books by their covers. Okay, I know you're not supposed to do that. I'd be doing that. But I'm really excited to get into this. I got this from Barnes maybe like a month or two ago, and it's just been sitting on my shelf. So like I said, working on getting through my physical TBR so I can actually read these books. But if you have read this, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I want to get to this one sooner than later, so I would love to hear your thoughts if you happen to have read this book. But anybody that I've seen review it, they have been very pleased and very happy with it, so I want to get into it. This one I'm so excited about. Ken. Oh my gosh. I've been wanting this for a minute, and I saw, where did I buy this from? Did I get this from Barnes? I honestly don't remember now. I've seen it a couple times, and I just haven't bought it yet. Well, obviously, no, I have. Okay, but before. I was like, I must read it. Everybody and their mom is saying how good this book is, and I haven't read. So I know she also has other books as well. I know American Marriage. I've seen that. I have not read it yet, so I need to read that as well. But I just was like, first of all, this is another beautiful cover. I love a floral cover. This is beautiful. I love the type on here. Okay, it's a design girly. I just love the way this book looks. But even more than that, I have a very good feeling that I'm gonna love what I found on the inside. And you guys, I posted, so let me show you my other book. Let me just do this really quick. Boom, these two. I'll get into this one in a second. But I posted a poll on my channel like a week or two ago, asking y'all which one of these I should read next. And y'all all voted for the, well, not all, but like the winner was Ken. And so I will be reading this very soon. That's my next book when I finish what I'm currently reading, which I'll get into later. But when I finish that book, this is going to be next up on the list. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm sure a lot of you guys might have read this as well. It's very, very popular right now. I know it's gonna be good. I cannot wait to like let it move me. Okay, I'm really excited. But also give me a review on this if you've read it, because this is gonna be my next read. So hopefully not for the April wrap up, my reading wrap up for April. It won't be in there because I'm not gonna finish it in time, and I have a feeling I'm not gonna want to like rush through it unless it sucks me in. I don't know what to expect. But I will most likely be giving y'all my review of this come May. So I'm very excited. Let me know if you've read this. I can't wait to dig it. All right, y'all. Next up, I bought If I Ruled the World. As I showed y'all before, I was deciding between this and Ken. And it's funny enough, I bought this book first, but I'm going to be reading Ken first. I'm super excited about this one, though. First of all, another beautiful cover with the black woman on the front looking beautiful. Need that. I immediately was already in before I even knew a little bit more about what people were saying about it. Like I said, I've seen a lot of positive reviews on it. But what I do know is that I know that the main character, she was an editor for like a fashion magazine. Some stuff went down and now she's doing her own venture, which is like a hip hop magazine, something like that. And like it's giving, I don't know if this is real or not, haven't read the book, didn't even read the full synopsis of what the book is about, but something about what I feel about it is giving Brown Sugar vibes. And I don't know in what regard, maybe just in like the way that they're going about finding, you know, they're like building up their business in brown sugar. And here, I don't know if that aspect is aligned, but in my mind, I'm thinking it might be similar. So I'm excited to see if that's what it's about, because Brown Sugar is one of my favorite movies. And like watching him establish his own thing, like was just so exciting to me. After leaving like the company that he was working for. If you've seen Brown Sugar, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go watch Brown Sugar. And after you watch it, also go and listen to the soundtrack. It's a beautiful soundtrack. Side note. Anyways, so I get similar vibes for some reason, and I don't know if I'm right or not. I will come back and report on if I'm right about that, but I'm really excited about this book, so I'm really happy I got it. Okay, then there's this one. I feel like I'm going to talk to you about Atmosphere already, but one of my goals for the year was to read some more Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think I maybe read one of her books, but I really wanted to read Atmosphere because everybody tells me how good it is, and at the end, like it's so emotional the way it ends, and I want to just get into it. Maybe I'll cry. I don't know. Okay, but I really wanted to read it, so I got it from Half Price Books. You can tell by my sticker. Need to peel that off. But this was like the one. I walked into a different location, and I was just kind of perusing around as one does, and I looked at the top, and I said, oh, there's Atmosphere, and there's only one copy left. So I got this for a really great price, $15. Love Half Price Books down. If you're not shopping there, please go in there, because this was a brand new copy. This was not used, but I actually loved used books as well, and I definitely champion behind all the thrift bookstores. They're great, and it's nice to get like a little bit of a used book. Okay, there's my promo for y'all to shop at thrift bookstores. But yes, I got this from there. Only thing I know is that Miss Girl is an astronaut of some sort. I think she's doing something in space. That's the only thing I know about this book, and I have done very good when it came out of dodging those spoilers as well, because I really just wanted to have my own experience, and I don't want to know anything about it. Only thing I know, like I said, everybody keeps telling me at the end you're gonna cry. I'm like, okay, girl, we'll see. But I'm excited to read it, so I want to get through this too. And like, this is crazy. I keep saying, oh yeah, I want to get through it. Of course I want to get through it. I bought the book, but it's like the difference between buying the book and being excited about the book and then the pipeline to actually reading it. Okay, if you're a reader, you get it. You know what I'm talking about. So that's kind of what I'm going through, but let's move on. Okay, so now we're going into the books that I have already read, but I bought like trophy books for, or, you know, I just happen to buy them and read them quickly. So here we go. First, oh, I'm so excited. Oh my God. Small Great Things by Jodi Picoult. This is one of my favorite books. I love this book. And when I first read it, I actually listened to the audiobook. First, before I get into it, let me show you a little tour. Beautiful cover. This is what the original cover looked like, but these squares were not like watercolory, if that makes sense. And look at the pretty sprayed edges on this. It's beautiful. And then the inside, I believe it's yellow. Let me show you. How pretty is that? How pretty. Yeah, but this is a beautiful book. I'm really excited about it. I listened to it first as an audiobook. I really, really, really liked it. It had some hard topics, some hard things that had to be faced in here. So I remember I had to take some breaks throughout that audiobook. So I recommend looking at the trigger warnings before you get into it. But it is a really, really well written story. And I feel like, I really felt like I was inside of each page with her as she was writing this. Like I felt like I was there. So I look forward to rereading this in a couple years. I think it's a little too fresh. I remember a lot of it still because it's one of my favorites. But I have been waiting to buy a physical copy of it since I read it. I loved it so much. I was like, I need a physical copy. But I saw someone that I watched on YouTube a long time ago. They had like a really floppy large print, and I was looking for that, and I could not find it anywhere. At different half-price books online. I just hadn't been able to find it. And so I was like, well, eventually I'll just buy a regular hard copy. And so I went to different half-price books just looking for a regular, not the special edition, just a regular hard copy. And I didn't like any of the editions I was seeing. I feel like I don't know, I just wasn't liking it. And so when I saw at the end of last year, when I was placing my pre-orders thing for Barnes & Noble, they had the 10th anniversary of this book. I said, perfect. So I saw the sprayed edges. I was like, oh, well, easy. I haven't bought a regular copy of the book yet. This is the one that I will get. So I ordered this back in December, and I just got it. It came out the end of March. But I'm really pleased with it. It is so beautiful. Like I said, I think I would say this is one of my favorite books so far in my reading journey. I've been reading again as an adult. I loved this book a lot. So if you have not read it, I definitely think it's worth your time. It's really good. Really, any Jodi Picoult book. I've only read like 2 or 3 of hers, and I have been very happy with all of my reading experiences when it comes to her. So I definitely want to get into more of her books this year as well, because she has a lot of books. But I know for sure, off the top of my head, I know I've read this, obviously, and I've read Mad Honey. I enjoyed both of those thoroughly. So I like the way she just explores these really challenging situations and topics. The way she handles it is just like pristine. So anyways, I love this book. This is like one of my favorite books that I have bought this year so far. A close up by Kennedy Ryan. I told y'all about this book. I think I showed it to you guys. It was on my shelf. Probably my last video. I read this. I loved it. I am so ready for Score to come out next month. I already pre-ordered my copy. I am so ready. But this is a novella that is in between Real and Score, if I'm remembering correctly. But it includes a lot of the characters from her Hoop series. So I was really excited to read it, and I loved it. First of all, another stunning, beautiful, amazing cover. This is a quick read, but it was really good. Very romantic, very spicy. Okay, Miss Kennedy. But worth your time. Okay, so if you were looking for something to just get you through until Score comes around, if you've never read Kennedy or Ryan, you could start here if you wanted to. You can do whatever you want. I wouldn't start here, actually, now that I say it, because it does include characters from another series. So if you don't want those spoilers, right? Because I didn't want the spoilers, which is why I went ahead and read all of Hoops, so I could get here and read this. You're with me. You're with me. So, yes, if you have not read this and you're a Kennedy Ryan fan, girl, what are you doing? Let's do it. I love this book, but I did buy this. I ordered this actually from, what is the name of the bookshop? I have a bookmark from them somewhere around here. Is this it? Yes. Reparations Club. There we go. Hold on. Ha! It's backwards, but y'all get it. It's a Black-owned, woman-owned bookstore. And so I ordered this from there, which is really fun. It came with this cute little bookmark that I love. All right, next up we have How to Save Babylon by Sophia Sinclair. I told y'all before, I love, love, love a memoir down. And this is another one of my favorites. I listened to the audiobook first. I made the dumb mistake of listening to parts of it while I was at work because I was just so into it. And listening at work, crying my eyes out. Girl, crying, okay? But this is another one of my favorite memoirs ever, and I have been waiting to buy the physical copy as well, just like the other book I showed you for Small Great Things, because I wanted a specific copy. Now, let me just hold on. Let me show it to you. The little, I don't know, I cannot remember right now off the top of my head what the pages are called when they're like this. Distressed, I don't know. There's probably a term. I don't know if y'all can tell. Yeah, you can. There we go. I saw a copy of the book that looked like this, and I really, really wanted that specific copy. I just feel like it just made sense for this book, for the pages to be like this, or weathered, maybe. I don't know. I know it's a term. But anyways. And I have been looking for it, but every time I see it in the store, either it's a different cover, because it's an alternate cover for the book. Either it's a different cover, or the pages aren't like this. And I really wanted the pages like this. And so I was just kind of waiting, because I've read the book. I've already got to experience it, but I wanted it for my shelf, a trophy book, right? Because it's a really great memoir. And one, read it. But I actually got to meet this author. Me and my friends went to the Austin Book Festival a couple years ago, and she was there talking about this book, answering questions about it, and it was just really, really amazing. It was really just nice to meet her. She's actually a poet, and obviously she's an author, but the poems and the way that she writes in here, because of her wonderful experience as a poet, like, it's all up in here. I think even the first, when you open up the book, as soon as you open the book, big poem right here on the front. So I really, really enjoyed this book, and it's basically, I'll just read to you what it says at the top. How to Save Babylon is a stunning story of the author's struggle to break free of her repressive Rastafari upbringing, ruled by her father's rigid patriarchal views, to find her own voice as a woman. And there's way more in here than that, but that gives a little bit of overview of what you can expect to read in here. This book was actually recommended to me by my friend, and one of the friends I went to the book festival with, and so I'm so happy that she told me to read this. And it actually took me, I think it took me a while to actually listen to it. Once I got to it, I was like, I'm crying at my job right now because it's so good. Like, how dumb of me to think I could listen to a memoir, someone's personal story, while working. Girl, I was in that job. I had to go to the bathroom and collect myself. Why would I do that? I don't know. I did the same thing with Viola Davis's memoir. I was like, yeah, I'll listen to it. It's just so good. I don't want to turn it off. Girl, you're not built for that. But I'm really happy to have this edition. I really, really wanted it, and I forgot, where did I even buy this from? I don't remember right now off the top of my head. Perhaps this one came from Amazon, and it said specifically that it had the pages. I can't remember if I'm making that up or not. Oh, I think I got it from Amazon though. But they didn't have it before, so I'm so confused. Anyways, love this book. Really happy that I got to get it and add it to my shelf. Okay, last up, we have The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. If y'all know, y'all know. I love Abby Jimenez down. I have read all of her books, even the little short ones that come out on Amazon or Kindle. I've read them. And so I'm a big fan of hers. But this is her new book. This is also something that I pre-ordered at the end of last year. So this book came out towards the end of March. So I got it. Another really pretty cover with sprayed edges that have fireworks on the side. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a little blurry. Yeah. And I think the book is blue on the outside. Yeah, just a nice, pretty blue on the outside. But yeah, I got this book and I've already read it. I will give y'all my full review of that when I do my April roundup, because I didn't start, I technically didn't start this till like I think the end of March, beginning of April. So I'll give you my full review on it. Okay, now this was not my favorite Abby book. Okay, it wasn't my favorite, but I did still enjoy myself, and that's the most important part. So I'll give you my full review later, but I'm happy to have this and add it to my shelf. I have a shelf up there that has some of my Abby books up there. I have a shelf up there that houses all my Abby books, so I can't wait to add this one to my shelf. But yeah, I think that's about it. I have definitely bought other books, I think, But these are the majority of the ones that I bought more recently, and I want to share them with you guys to give you some more things and more books to add to your TBR if you already don't have a super long list like me. And also I wanted, selfishly, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think of these books if you've read them, okay? Because help me out. I need to get an order down because y'all, it's really becoming too much. And I didn't even like these books right here like this, and I have another book back there. I've got a lot of books that I need to read, but like, I don't know about y'all, if y'all go through the same thing. I've really been in my Kindle era lately. I have been reading back to back to back Kindle books, or books on my Kindle. They're regular books. Anyways, you know what I mean. I've been back to back to back on that, and I've been clicking away, using my little clicker. I've been moving. And so I think that's why it's been harder for me to pick up my physical books, because I've been on my Kindle, but like it's dumb. Well, it's not dumb because I've done it before. But to me, I'm just like, okay, girl, do you need to have the physical book and the Kindle book? Especially if it's not on Kindle Unlimited? No, not really. So I'm trying to work through that. But sometimes the Kindle is just like more convenient, and it's just like what I feel like doing if I don't have a lot of time to like sit down and really get cozy and read my physical books like I like to do. That Kindle gonna go with you. So that's kind of been a part of the reason why I haven't been able to tackle my physical TBR in the way that I want to, but that's okay. I'm really excited about these books that I share with you guys today. So like I said, if you've read any of them, or if you're excited to read them, or if you're going to add them to your list, whatever, put it in the comments below. Outside of that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I love you guys so much. Bye.